All right, so I thought I could add maybe like a short conclusion. So then I tightly tied him up with wire and waited for the owner to come back. It took so much time that I fell asleep. When I woke up, I realized this this was all a dream. Does that make sense? So then I tightly tied him up with the wire and waited for the owner to come back. It took so much time that I fell asleep. Oh, that I couldn't help but fall asleep. It took so much time that I couldn't help but fall asleep. When I woke up, I realized this was all a dream. I could finish just like that. So let me check how long this is. It is 119 words. Makes sense. You see, so it's not too big, not too elaborated. Just, I have all the items, not the items, but all the ideas that were in my plan or in my text. I added sequence words here and there. I could put even more. Use your best friend. All your sequence words are there. Um, it's at the past. I added, deleted stuff, and in the end, I think it looks fine. Now, when you did all this process, I still want you to read it again out loud in your head because sometimes when I read your text, um, it's hard to understand. And I'm pretty sure that if you would take the time to just sit, read it aloud in your head, you will realize yourself that some sentences don't make sense. Okay, I'll just do this again. First, I panicked. Then, I was so disgusted about Rexy eating the neighbor's cat that I had to find a solution. Time was running, so I decided to go to the bathroom to find drugs. After, I went to the kitchen to find food, and fortunately, there was a big T-bone on the first shelf. I called Rexy inside and I gave him the food stuffed with drugs. You know what? I feel like here I put food, and then there's food here. So maybe I gave him the meat, synonym of T-bone. So I gave him the meat stuffed with drugs. After a few seconds, he finally passed out. I was relieved. Then I tightly tied him up with wire and I waited for the owner to come back. It took so much time. Maybe I could write in the end. That would be another sequence word. I have this one too. In the end, it took so much time that I couldn't help but fall asleep. When I woke up, I realized this was all a dream. Pretty decent. I'm very satisfied with all my sequence words. It's at the past. Sentence makes sense. Structure is fine. I hand it in. Sorry, I have to press stop. I don't know where it is. Okay, bye.